Dynamite climbs to infinite with nothing but Series 2. No meta decks, no excuses, just skill and snap.
Agent 13 is to bypass the Series 2 only restriction of this deck because she can generate Series 3, 4, and 5 for a complete surprise. I specifically designed this deck for Conquest, which means location control is super important. That's why Scarlet Witch is here. Storm also aids in that effort in addition to providing some amount of control. The classic combo is back, Storm into Jessica Jones. Medusa is mostly just a 2/5 and she is fantastic. Rocket Raccoon is great for later turns. And Sunspot is good if you need to soak because the Infinite is on the way. Armor of course can be disruptive if you are going up against destroy decks, but also she is able to protect your Jessica Jones. Swordmaster is here because 3/6 is just good power at that cost, and the cards you'll be discarding by the time you get around to playing him typically hold less importance, meaning that power is just fantastic with no downside. Our bit of tech is Enchantress because some of these ongoing decks you just cannot compete with under any circumstances, and the world famous Heimdall Slide. Okay, now we have Leech and Altar of Death. Let's get Agent 13 down now? Question mark? I'll hold one turn. An Arishem Thanos Gamer against my itty bitty Series 2 deck. We have a Scarlet Witch for Limbo. Agent 13 down now. That means I can get Jessica Jones down on turn 3. But they are going to abuse this Altar of Death. Does this from hand? From deck. So this is a card that really is just in M'Baku you're just going to throw away. They want to empty their hand apparently. And Pet Mansion. So let's go Jessica Jones and Rocket Raccoon, but let's do it in the other order in case there's a random Negasonic. A Sunspoot, and that is mine. I can't do the Heimdall Slide on turn and turn off Limbo on turn 6. So I think it's just figuring out how to get as many points middle as possible. Oh, I can throw an Altar of Death. I can do the Altar of Death thing. So on turn 5. Okay, so Medusa here. That's what I'm gonna do and hope it's enough. I think I can snap here. In turn, I want to snap early enough. Now they do have Reality Stone, so that's always a gamble. Maybe they have Shang-Chi, so that will be a little rough as well, but you know, with the deck I'm playing against, who in the world knows what they have? And they took one of my cards. Maybe it's a Storm they took. That's always a possibility. You have to be aware of that with Cable. And Arishem Cable. And I'm snapping ahead of time. This seems like a good player. Yes, very high-ranked CL. So potentially the snap is throwing them off. But this is going to be 15 power that slides middle. That's a lot of power middle. That will end middle. And then... Okay, I can confidently say that a Series 2 deck defeated Thanos Arishem. That is right. So I think I walked through the plan, but let me just detail it again. So on turn 5, my plan was to play M'Baku left and Swordmaster right. And then on the last turn, I play either Scarlet Witch middle and then Heimdall middle to slide the Scarlet Witch over here. That'll be 8 points with Medusa. Or play Heimdall first and then Scarlet Witch here for 4 points or 4 cards middle and just 5 points into Altar of Death. But again, they have Reality Stone, so potentially I think I would have just played Scarlet Witch first. That way I get 8 points over here because I'm gonna get 31 points middle, which should be more than enough to win middle. Okay, we have El Dubious with a Death's Domain, normal deck. What in the world? Mantis is making a comeback, apparently. Let me snap this up and go Storm over here into Jessica Jones over here. That takes my Medusa, so you're not getting much value right out of Medusa. And an Infinite, so I can skip next turn. Oy. This is, because of Elysium, this is very nice. Because even if I lose here, I can just slide the points middle. So I'd be up by 1 here. And a free rocket. So, in turn. Because Infinite is on turn 5. Now, if they have Shang-Chi, I'm in a world of hurt. Because Jessica Jones is 10, Heimdall's 10. So that's a little shaky. I could try to cover and just win outright with Tiebreaker. So instead of doing Heimdall, I have Infinite, Rocket Raccoon, Swordmaster, and Medusa, which gets underneath. Okay, we are doing the Heimdall slide. So we shall get the Infinite down here, and then Heimdall and then Rocket Raccoon. So let's go that route. I don't know if they're expecting. I mean, we'll just see if they have Shang-Chi, I suppose. It'll be a tough 8-cuber loss. Okay. So they have priority. Is 20 points enough? What did they destroy? I have no clue.
Hello, so happy.
And so Heimdall and then, well, wait. This is 4 points. This is 5 points. Okay, so we will go this route instead.
Hey, pay attention.
And look at that. I got a little distracted because somebody was calling me. But why were they afraid? They were winning this lane and winning this lane. Were they really expecting the Heimdall? Okay. I'm a little curious to why they retreated. Clearly they didn't have Shang-Chi, because I don't have priority. That's a no-brainer. But because I was able to slide Infinite over, they'd have to get 13 points, more points over here. That's tough to do. 513, it was what would have to be, and you throw away the one arrow, the grapple arrow that came back. There is, and then middle, I end up with 15, 27 points middle. So this is why Heimdall is fantastic in this deck as well, because once you assess that you can't win a lane, no problem. This power has not been wasted at all. You are just repurposing it, and 4 cubes off of a Series 5 deck. Okay, now we have Dirt O with Super Flow. Do I get armor down now? No. I'll play a little bit behind, I suppose. An Ebony Maw, I suppose that means you have War Machine. And Aunt May's. Okay, in turn again, I don't want to discard my Rocket. And I want to be able to hit this War Machine. Do I get them down out of order? Do I play into Superflow? Aunt May's can still move a card. Let me go here. Let me keep this bonus energy. Okay, there's War Machine. So now I'm forced to play Enchantress. They may not play into this lane. Let's see. But I can't snap here. They're snapping. I mean, is this really enough? It's backbreaking if it goes through. Because I'm going to win middle. Let me order it this way instead. Again, Negasonic is always in the back of my mind. I'll see it through. Okay. They did not play a card. I hope you have Spectrum in that deck, because you are not getting the Aunt May bonus. Let's go Jessica Jones middle, and do I go Jessica Jones middle? No, let's go Swordmaster. They can still play Infinite. Here, here, and here. Maybe they have Doom. Bar with no name. Bar with no name. Bar with no name. Do it, Scarlet Witch. Do it. Oh. No die. We got... I can't even hate. I can't even hate. We got rolled with the single turn Hobgoblin Galactus off of a Pixie deck. Oof. Okay, that took down us, but that would have taken down any deck I would have used. Let me tell you. Nothing much to break down here. Pixie is completely unpredictable. I was clearly in a very good position, and they really just needed, like, this combo is just back-breaking. So there was just, at this point, nothing I could do. And yeah, it goes that way sometimes. Okay, now we have Shock, Day, or Dem. In turn, 8 cards in their deck, a normal deck, Castle Zemo. Do I go Rocket now? Sure. Because then I can Swordmaster and get this bonus energy immediately. Goliath, so they are ongoing. Enchantress is fantastic for that. So we lose Sunspot. But so I guess that we'll just have to be okay with that. but Castle Zemo makes that a touch difficult. I really should snap here because they're going to get so clogged. So let's go Agent 13 and Enchantress. So that leaves the shield over here. It nukes the Goliath. Sam Wilson, Captain America cannot move anything. We put a card middle. Victoria Hand. I don't think that does anything for us. Okay, Goliath goes back to a 1. You figure they are dead in the water in that location. So I can get Jessica Jones down here and to Heimdall over here.
I am Iron Man.
Ooh, does a Spectrum win there? A Spectrum doesn't win. They might get me. But they need to... No, because it would just be Spectrum. And Spectrum just gives this side 4. And so if I play Heimdall here, the Jessica Jones slides. So I get 20 points middle. Yeah, they wanted to scare me potentially. But Enchantress, this was way too easy. With Jessica Jones here, they're not thinking Heimdall. So they just have to be able to win these 2 lanes. And that's tough because Captain Carter is by herself right now. And we just know what we have here. 20 power middle. They haven't played into Castle Zemo yet. So they're just going to give me power if they want to play there. They can't get any much additional power here. Because maybe they could play a Mr. Fantastic. But again, a card is flipping to my side. So they just wouldn't be able to get enough power into this left lane. I assessed it properly. I snapped when I should have because Enchantress is super powerful on the turn I played her on. And again, we're just cutting down these meta decks. Okay, now we have Doc, Coma. Let's see. I can stick through this because this might mean they have Shang-Chi. Ooh, why, thank you. And I'm about to shut this location off with Storm. Eesh. Do I just throw the rocket? I think I just throw the rocket there. Or do I just avoid? I can hold. Maybe I draw into, what's her face? Scarlet Witch. If they have Juggernaut, I am in trouble. But them spider hamming my Infinite is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so they think they have a bunch of Hulks, but they do not. So that is why I snapped before that play. Perfect. And now I have Agent 13, which I can throw away. And I think well... yeah, let's go Rocket over here. Okay, so I just have a 620. Oh, that's right. I don't have to swap, or I don't have to soak. Turn 5 if I don't want to. But I do need to soak one inner. Well, I did. Do I go Medusa or Beta Ray? Let's go Beta Ray. Okay, so they maintain priority. I mean, I guess it's just the pig middle. I mean, I maintain priority. And just do this, right? Now, they do have Pixie. They didn't play her early. So let's see if they can get a 14 powered metal. What in the world are you doing? Was this just a guess? It was. Because if they flip... I want to say this was just a misplay on my opponent's part. I'm not complaining. I got out of here with 8 cubes. Again, let me reinforce, this is a pure Series 2 deck that I am using against a fancy Series 5 Pixie deck. And I don't know why they wouldn't think I'd play the Pig middle. If they add 12 for the Agent Venom and Gore difference, that gets them up to 25. Yeah, so this was just a guess, I'm assuming, or maybe they didn't see what the Spider Ham hit. But listen, I'll take some misplays. The thing you need to realize in Snap is that you will play plenty of players who make misplays. I make misplays. You've seen them on this channel, I'm sure. And the key is that everybody faces players that make misplays, but if you are consistent in how you play, you will minimize your own misplays and take advantage of other players' misplays or misreadings. Because if I play Pig over here and they have Shang-Chi, it just eats it. They have Cosmo, it protects. It kind of telegraphs where I'm going to want my big power. So I was able to get out of here with 8 cubes, and this deck keeps winning. Thank you to all the members, and thank you to everybody that watches this long into the video. This one, I haven't done a Series 2 deck in a while, so I'm glad to get back into it. One of the members in my Discord, he wanted to run a tournament for fun, and so that's what happened. I think there were 10 of us, and ultimately, this is the deck I'm trying to participate. This is the deck that I brought in, and when I was doing testing, I do testing in Conquest to learn the deck, I was beating Scream decks. I was beating Thanos decks. I was beating real decks, Series 5 decks. And so when a deck does that with severe limitations, it should do fantastic in any type of tournament setting. And I don't think I've presented these exact 12 cards before when I've done lower series deck videos, but they are potent together, as you got to see. Give me a second and let me look up my record.
Many months later.
Hilarious. Well, I looked it up, and I'm afraid to say what the record is. It's too good. So the record, I played 7 games. I only lost 1. 2 of those games were against bots. The opening match and then 1 later on. So 4-1 against real humans, which is still fantastic. Up 19 cubes, so I was snapping properly with this deck as well and retreating properly. And this deck, if you are lower series, is a good deck to use. And honestly, if you want to have fun and challenge yourself, if you are a later series player and want to use some of the classic cards, this is a strong contender, let me tell you. So the new season has started. This is the deck I used to kick off the climb with. And the other note, I will show as many tournament games as I was able to record. So what that means is daily uploads at some point. Each video will have a single full Conquest match. I've been wanting to do more Conquest-centric content, and showing full Conquest matches also enables everybody that's interested in doing better in Conquest. I really talk through and explain my snapping and retreating and knowledge and just Conquest more in depth. So I think it'll be a good series of videos for people that really want to maybe win their first Infinite Conquest border. So be on the lookout for that. And if you end up trying out the deck, let me know how it does for you. And until next time.